So you're like me, you hit 150 on your main character Marvel Avengers. Now what do you do with the other 5 characters who are all like level 20 because you only got this game because you're a Thor fanboy and you just want to play Thor all the free. I'm gonna tell you, I had to do this. I leveled all my characters up to level 50 in game. Here are my 3 methods for leveling those characters up so you have a little bit of variety and you're not gonna pull your hair out while you're leveling them up, all right? But before we start the video, I just want to let you guys know that I do stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Drnkie. Links in the description below down there for you to clickety-click. Come over there. I start at 8 a.m. every day except for Tuesday. Come over there, be part of the community. I play a lot of Avengers over there. I just grind and talk with chat. So come hang out with us, all right? Okay, we're gonna start the video now. All right, my leveling Avenger friends, let's talk about the ways that you can level up inside of Marvel's Avengers. So let's go over some basic things that we're supposed to be doing while we're leveling up. One of the biggest things that people like to miss when they're leveling up is they like to skip over mobs. I understand wanting to skip by mobs, or groups of mobs, because they might seem like they're a little bit harder, but the thing you gotta do is kill every mob on a map. The best way to level up in this game is just straight up killing. If you're running vault missions to level up, go to every little thing you see spawn and go kill everybody. You got to try to get the kills on them too. I would not suggest playing with friends. I know this is a community game. I know this is a game we're supposed to be playing with your buddies, but we're not here to play with our buddies. We're here to get to level 50, aren't we? Say it with me. So just make sure you're getting the kills. If you see one of your AI partners about to kill someone, make sure you jump over there and try to steal the kill from them. It's all about killing blows, and that's going to be the best way for you to just generally get level. All right, so let's talk about ways that we can level up. So this first one is for all of you freaks out there who are just in it for the grind. Nothing else matters. The ticking of the level is the fastest way you want to complete. This way is by doing the harm missions. Now, this is a way that I really don't suggest that you level up, because even though this is the fastest way for you to gain actual levels, you're going to get no gear drops whatsoever. Now, doing other missions might, take a little bit longer, but the lack of gear here in harm missions really does make for a longer grind overall, as you're going to have to come back and you're going to have to get gear score anyways. But if you're just here for the levels, if you're fine with that, if you just want to show off to your friends that you got level 50 characters before they did, jump in the harm rooms and just grind them over and over and over, and you're gonna get to 50 in no time. This is really a fast method, just kind of a monotonous, crazy person method. Anyone that does this, I respect you so much. You're an absolute freak of nature. You're either a god or you're a beast. I'm not sure which, but I respect it, okay? So next up, a much nicer way to level up outside of the harm rooms is actually by doing iconic missions. An iconic mission in this game is from the campaign storyline. So you just don't want to do any old iconic mission. You kind of want to start where the mission chains begin. It's the first one. You want to do this because of the guaranteed reward at the end of this. The first one, like for Black Widow, would be along came a spider. For Captain America, you're going to be wanting to do rockets, red glare, and so on and so forth for everyone who has iconic mission chains that you can complete. The reason you want to do iconic missions is because of that purple reward at the end. Not only are you going to level up at a pretty good rate here, you're also going to be leveling up your gear score along the way. Now, this isn't the absolute fastest method I found for leveling, but you do level up, fairly decently. You're going to be catching anywhere from, 3 to 5 levels every time you do this. It's actually a pretty quick method if you got a little bit of time on your hand. I typically stick with challenge 2 or challenge 3, depending on how feisty I'm feeling. It is the best XP versus speed that you're going to get in the game. But the problem with running the iconic missions to level up is that not every Avenger has an iconic mission to run. Well, what happens if you want to level up like a Tony Stark or Hulk without these iconic missions, or anybody really? You just kind of don't want the iconic mission lifestyle. I got 2 regular side missions that are going to do the trick for you. The first mission is Day of the Remains. So Day of the Remains isn't the fastest of these 2 missions, but to me, it's a great option because of the upgrade module, Chet's farm route that you get. I did a video on this earlier. I'll put it up in the description below. It's also here on the screen of the card in the top right. If you want to click on that, it'll take you to the farm route. So you can level up on this mission by hitting all the story points, killing all the mobs, and also opening up these chests. These chests give you the upgrade modules, and your future self is going to thank you so much when you go back to level up the gear and you're just sitting on mountains and mountains of upgrade modules. So the last bit of advice I'll give you is for the mission that I used to level up all my characters to 50. I did this for everybody. To me, it was the fastest farm that I could get. I enjoyed it while I was doing it. It was mindless, it was fun, and it had a lot of good resources within it. This would be on the quest line More Than Inhuman. So first up, you want to make sure you set this challenge 2 before we jump in there. Challenge 2, like we were talking about earlier, is the greatest farm rate to XP ratio. You can kill mobs faster, so you get more XP all around. If you're on a flying character, it makes this mission a little bit easier. But the main thing we want to do is make sure that we're hitting all this little side areas and quests to get all the mobs out of this map. When you first load into the mission, you're going to have to go and clear this first wave of mobs. There's only about 4 here, and this is probably the slowest part of the mission, is clearing these for some reason. There's just not enough XPs to make the farm worth it. Once you finish up this first initial set of mobs, you want to kind of skip along where you're supposed to do with the story and fly past it to go to this little area for 2 chests to drop resources and loot for you. This does have a good set of mobs. Make sure you're clearing out all the turrets as you go along for that little bonus of XP. You'll find this chest up top along with the one that's inside the building. Make sure you clear this out, solve the puzzle, get the chest inside before we move along. Now that you have that chest, you want to continue on to where the story blip is, the little diamond-shaped white mark. Fly through this tunnel and make sure you hug the right wall here. There's going to be a little hidden chest here, as long as with about 4 to 5 mobs that spawn here. Collect the resources, kill these mobs, and then we're moving on to the next part. So let's move along to the railway after collecting this chest. When you fly here, there's a big window on the right side. I'll get a little straggler here. Take care of the little straggler guy. There's going to be a big window here. This is a good opportunity to pick up another chest. For yourself, make sure you clear all the turrets underneath the railroad track and sitting above these, again for the bonus XP. All right, so this is going to be the first good wave clearing part of the mission, where you're going to get a lot of XP from this. You're going to have 3 little nodes that you have to pull out of the wall and destroy, and as you destroy them, it's going to keep spawning more mobs for you to fight. Save your character abilities for large clusters of mobs and also for these large exo units. Make sure you tag up all of these and kill any turrets that are still underneath, again for the bonus XP. Turrets are so good. Don't pass them up. They're like 1 hit and they give you good XP, I swear. Now that you finish this first objective, I want you to fly along to the white diamond to continue the story. Keep going down this railroad track, you're gonna run into a cutscene. Get through this cutscene as fast as possible. You're on the second big wave clearing objective of this mission. There's gonna be 3 huge waves for you to clear here at this objective. Clear all these, get all the XP, try to get as many killing blows as you can, and you're gonna see levels start to roll in. Just like with the first wave clearing objective of this map, try to save your abilities for the large cluster of mobs and the huge exos at the end. One quick tip with this part of the mission is that when all these mobs spawn in, they tend to cluster together really tightly, but as the wave goes along, they start to spread out more. Try to grab these mobs when they're clustered up with large abilities to make for the fastest XP possible. Now with the second large objective done, we're gonna fly into the final part of the mission that we're gonna complete. Make sure you again take out the turrets. There is also a golden chest. If you fly past this part and go to the large window in the back, you can pick up a golden chest before you start the secure area. The secure area is going to be the last large objective wave clear that we're going to get, and the mobs will just keep coming. All you got to do is stand in the middle, let the mobs spawn in, and keep clearing them. Again, large clusters of enemies are where you want to dump your abilities, and then on the third wave, you get another wave of exos where you also want to save your abilities. I tend to find that this is where I get the largest XP of the mission, so if you feel like you haven't gotten a lot of levels up until this part, just wait till you get here and watch the levels roll in. So once you finish this objective up, you have 1 or 2 choices. You can either continue on with the mission, or you can stop here and reset. If you choose to continue on with the mission, you'll go down into the AIM laboratories, where you have a huge wave clearing opportunity in this mission. You have to release 4 of these prisoners, and every time you release a prisoner, there's another large wave of mobs for you to fight. Of course, after you complete this mission, you get a gear upgrade, and it's great. What I did though is I didn't complete the mission. My choice was to stop and reset the mission after I secured the area and before I go into the elevator. I did this because I found that time-wise, I was getting more bang for my buck, more levels per hour in this mission. So if you're looking to min-max, I would say that you reset your mission here. If you're looking to get your gear score up a little more and complete the mission, feel free, you'll get resources. It's really not a horrible difference, but the difference is noticeable. So that's it. That's my 3 different ways of leveling to 50 inside of Marvel's Avengers. I hope you choose one of these methods to help you out getting all of your characters to level 50 while you're enjoying this game. If you think my methods are slow, if you think you got a faster one, please let me know down in the comments below. If you also thought this video was helpful and you got value out of it, feel free to leave a thumbs up to let me know. Leave a thumbs down if you think I should do better on the next video. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to come back for more content, or watch us do any of this live at twitch.tv/Drnkie every single day except for Tuesday, starting at 8 in the morning. But that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video.